Hey guys, how you going? Am I on? Okay, I'll just wait for a few people to come on. Get rid of that. Am I live? Can anyone comment? Why can't I see anything? I'll just make sure, guys. Oh. Oh, hey Brad, how you going? Hey Angela, how you doing? It's telling me there's no viewers. That's very strange. Anyway, I've got to be very careful today. They've changed the rules again, and you're not allowed to talk about, don't talk about the weather. Hey Kathy, hey Viper, how you doing? I started a different stream, did I? Oh, I did it again. Hey Penny, hey Sadie, hey Lacey, how you doing? Sorry guys, I must have started a new stream. I thought I was just clicking into the one I'd already had scheduled, but just let me check something. Hang on. Oh, okay. I did start a new stream. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Whoops, my bad. Hey, June, how you going? From Arkansas. Kevin, how you doing? You find me anyway. That's good. Yep. I'll have to go and get rid of the other one then. So I don't know how. I'll have to wait until I'm done. But yeah, they're changing rules constantly. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Yeah, so now we're not allowed to talk about, like it's still cold here. It's spring, and I am freezing still. But it's supposed to warm up to about 24 degrees Celsius today, so that should be nice and warm up here. Tennessee. Hey, Alex, how you going? Lisa, Mark, how you doing? From Santa Fe, wow. Hey Rails, how you doing? Oh, there's a lot to talk about today. Admin, go back to old room with link. Oh yeah, if someone can go back to the other, you've let them know? Oh, thank you, Alex. Thank you so much. Hey Vicky, how you doing? It'll be going down again very soon. I believe it will, Angela. I really do. It's getting close. I've been having a lot of trouble with my internet over a few weeks now. Hey, Odysee. Good evening from England. Yeah. Hi, James. How you going from the UK? Sadie, cooling off in Colorado. Rex says California mandating no access to anywhere without their little thing. Yeah, without the card. Yeah, it's getting pretty intense with that. We've been stuck and told we can't go further than 5 kilometres from home. Now, I've had an excuse, but I have travelled 90 kilometres from home. I haven't been pulled over. I've had no problem. And I haven't, but they're going to start letting, apparently in New South Wales, they're going to start letting the vaccinated out. So that should be interesting to see what happens. Hey Todd, how you going? From Oregon, wow. And Chris, wow, from Mexico, how you doing? What is it? Chihuahua, is it? Is that how it's pronounced? I don't know how to say that. Hey Carl, how you going? From Melbourne, China. Yeah, it's like that here. We have, okay, in the last week, oh yes, my dad is well. No, actually, you know what happened? My dad was good. He went and had an eye operation, okay, because he couldn't see. He had like a film over his eye. And so they put a new lens and everything in his eye, and he had a patch on. And he had to go see the doctor the next morning. And on his way into the doctor, there was a bit of metal sticking out, and he tripped over it and fell. So he's got 2 bruised wrists right now, and last I spoke to him, which was yesterday afternoon, he was resting in bed. I hope he's all right. I'm going to ring him straight away after I finish this live and make sure he's all right. But yeah, the doctors panicked. Everyone ran to him. They have asked him to go get an x-ray, and he said, no, I just want to be left alone. That's my dad. I just want to be left alone. And they're worried. I think they're worried he's going to sue them, but my dad's not that type of person. He doesn't want a bar of it. He fell over. He wants to go and lick his wounds and get himself better now. That's what my family's just like that. But yeah, it was like when my mum told me, I was like, is he all right? Is it, And she started by telling me he was okay. But I'm like, oh no, because you kind of feel it in the chest. I don't know. I do. God bless Hev. It is 9:20. It's Carl, my dad was well until yesterday morning when he went back to see the doctor. So, but last I spoke to him, he was all right. He actually spoke to me afterwards, and he seemed all right. But yeah, all the Aussies need to, they do, eyes to see. New South Wales official resigning due to taking bribes from CP. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, we've had 3 of our, 2 politicians, and I think it's the police commissioner is resigning next year. You have a senior party member on the left, Labor, who's under investigation for taking, what was just said from Angela there. The hospitals will be overwhelmed when... Yeah, that's what I think, Vicky. I'm hoping not. I really hope not. But from what I'm seeing, it looks that way. That, that they're... It's not good. That's all I see. It's not good. They'll be overwhelmed. Oh, yep, I read that one. I've got something in my eye, a hair. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Jennifer Aniston, no uterus, no opinion. Wow. You thought that meant men weren't allowed to have an opinion on that topic. Okay. Hey, Mac J, how you doing? Good to see ya. Hey, your live was really good the other day. Seriously. You're a very smart lady. Yeah, prayers for my dad. Yep. Sending love. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, guys. It's still worrying me now that he fell over, because he's 84, and he's a big man. Like, to fall on his wrists, it would have really jarred them, So, but I'll ring him after this, and if need be, I'll go down again. Like, I don't care. I don't care what they say. If I'm going to go, I'm going to go and make sure he's all right. Your brother's been on the transplant list for a while. They're pressuring him to... They're in Colorado. They're taking people off the transplant list. Oh, Sadie. Tell him to... I don't know. Hang in there. I don't know. I have a feeling something's about to give, but I don't know when. That's the only problem. I don't know how far this is going to go. So, but we are going to be pushed pushed hard. Shannon G'day from the Riverland, South Australia. On the road to pick up daughter from Nan and Pop. Oh, good. Yeah, look, I find it really... I think everybody needs to get out, to be honest. All them cops flown in from the United States. Oh, United Nations, sorry, yep. Yeah, they're doing pretty bad things to people. They're making it look bad. And as I said, I don't think they're our cops. I think, I don't know. Private, I don't know. I saw a woman put a letter up saying they've now taken her off the list. That's insane. They can't do that to people. It's just a matter of choice, you know what I mean? It's a matter of having the will to choose. If you lose that, you've lost everything. You've lost everything. No uterus, no opinion is emasculating. Yeah, typical of her. Yeah, Sybil, I agree. Anyone heard about... Kevin, I heard that a long time ago, that we're under the wing of the US, maybe. Look into NAC for treatment of something. Yep. Oh, they took it off Amazon. Oh, wow. Wow. It's been 10 months and 36 minutes since that was, last posted. Yeah, Carl. Wow. That's a long time. They went quiet for, a month here or things, but they've never gone quiet this long, but they did say there's going to be a point where we don't need it anymore. So, Brett Sutton has said mandates are... Oh, really, Lady Stardust? That's interesting. And Kathy says, give your dad a big hug from all of us. I will. Hey, Paulo from Melbourne, how you doing? Not much further. He'll be back soon. I think so. I really do. And when it happens, the S is going to hit the fan, it's really going to hit the fan. And because they're not going to go down without, they're going to do it. I hope you understand my sign language. Sadie, I've heard the same thing with... Yeah, they're doing weird things, but it's... As I can see, more and more is getting exposed as we go further down, And who's to say that you're not going to get some sort of black market thing happening then with people who, haven't... Because they can't get what they need to get from this, My goodness, it's really hard now. Yeah, eyes to see, I can't read that out, but yeah, yeah. Well, you know how there's missing 411? You've heard about that? Well, you know that there's things underneath national parks, you know what I'm talking about? Those, you can drive through them and walk through them, and they're dark and... Actually, who said that? Eyes to see said it. Those things, they're all over the place. So they could be under us, you know what I mean? I'm talking about tunnels. I'll say funnels. How's that? The funnels. They're all underneath everywhere. Doesn't matter where you are, in what part of the world you are. There are funnels underneath you. Some of them are known, some of them aren't. You're 8 minutes late. Hey, G Aloft, but you're here. I look great. Thank you. Watching from Florida local time, 6:42 p.m. Nice sunny day with a quick passing shower earlier today. We're supposed to have that this afternoon. Possibly. A possible shower. But 24 degrees Celsius, which is lovely. They should check about family member. Yeah. Yeah, Angela, I agree. You take the NAC, yep. And all the vitamins, yep. Wow. That's good, Paulo. Yeah, I'm worried about people getting talked into that, yeah. And I worry for them, you know what I mean? I worry for everyone who... Like my dad, my mum, and my son are now all... And I'm concerned. Yeah. Prayers for your dad as well as the rest of your family. Thank you. Can I call you Mash? Mash, is that all right? Just for short. Hey Cheryl, how you doing? Manic Street Preacher says, yeah, it will. That underground market's going to flourish if this happens. Like, I don't know, people always seem to find a way around things. People are... they have ingenuity, they have the drive and the will and the survival instinct to find a way, if you want to put it that way. Oh, Carl says McAfee, yep. He's posted things inspiring. Wow. I think I did play one the other day. Oh, Rex and Nurse put you onto it. That's good. See, people like that, if you find people that are like that, you really want to hang on to those people. You need to know those people, the good people, you know? And Carl says, like. Can you throw us a thumbs up, guys, please? Or a thumbs down, I don't care. One way or the other. Doesn't faze me. Wonder how many time zones are on this chat now. Your UK 11:45. Oh wow, that's probably why everyone's still over on. I was nearly late because I was watching What Is Honest Truths live, and yeah, they're still going, I think, because the time, our clocks went forward. When did they go forward? Last weekend. So we're now, they're gonna, the poor guys. I don't know if they know. And one of my mods is over there too. That's where I get my entertainment about Sean Atwood, if anyone's wondering. It's the What Is Honest Truth. It's Uncle Bobby. So, yeah, I didn't mean to step on his toes, but it was 9:30 here. I forgot about the time zone change. I should have let people know. Yeah, so Alex, the time zones are all over the place. Lady Stardust, Project Veritas has Pfizer whistleblowers. Ah, yes, they do. That's on YouTube, isn't it? That's on YouTube. 90% of all funnels have now been destroyed, you reckon? Yeah, I'm hearing that, and I'm hoping so. There's something else I wanted to talk about too in a minute, but yeah, there's a network of across the whole planet. Yeah, there is, the funnels, yeah. It's raining in Ireland, you're shocked. Ireland's known for it, isn't it? It's like up here, it's where I am, at the top of the mountains, it's known for being quite, like, bleak. Like, there's more rain here than anywhere else, really. But I love it. And we've got a beautiful sunny day today. We've had beautiful sunny days the last few days, so... But we're going to go into cold weather again. It's going to go back down to 9 degrees Celsius on Monday or Tuesday. And then we're going to have like 13 and 14 again. So we hit 24, and then it's just going to drop back down and stay that way for another week. It's very, very strange how it's all, you know. But that happens. It's the cycle, so... Not allowed to talk about that one. You saw that Veritas thing, yep. Yeah, I reckon they will. The Facebook one, they were for more censorship, so it was a lie. Also, there were papers that came out. I'm hearing that was dodgy too, the papers that came out. Okay, you got Pine Needle. Oh yeah, from Health Food Shop, yeah. If I was one to conceal baby. Yes, baby cells so people couldn't request religious exemptions. Exactly, because they were saying at first they test on the thing, on those little things, right? No, I believe they're actually in it. Along with monkey and bits and... I don't know. I'm just like... Look, if anyone can give me the ingredients, I'd like to read them. This is insane. You used to work in dialysis centre. You had patients who arranged family member. Oh, really, Angela? Well, that could become a thing, maybe. Mash got a nickname. I'm jealous. I want one too. Bruh. Brad, you can be bruh. Oh. Liam says, Hev, so happy to catch you live. You watch David Nino. I still haven't, would you believe? Or listen to any negative 48. I am honestly swamped right now with, because I've had to go help mum and dad, and then make them the other videos. By the way, if you haven't, in the description box down below, there will be links to Rumble, Odysee and Bitchute for the stuff I can't say here. So, yeah, so I haven't had a chance yet, but I have got it written down. So, Liam, I will have a look at that. Hey, Lewis, shout out from Lake Havasu City. 3:47 p.m. Oh, wow, be faithful to the end. Definitely. Penny says a 4.8 quake near Pinaroo, South Australia, Victoria border, 10k, which is big for us. Wow, that's interesting, because I've got a funny feeling we're going to see a lot of them, Penny, all around the place. I'm waiting for it here in the mountains, kind of thinking, oh, hope there's no like major anything from that. Because I know there's certain parts of this mountain that you're just on a cliff, mate. It doesn't just gently roll down. It's cliffs. So hang on for the ride if it does happen. Oh my goodness. Hi Michelle from New Jersey. Wow. Lion's mane mushroom for nerve growth factor. It's amazing for. Wow, Rex, that's interesting. It's 5:47 in Kentucky. Wow. So yours have got all different time zones too, like we have over here. Oh, Mac J, your message is gone. They're doing it again. And the only reason I won't, at the moment, I don't think it's a good idea to have calls. And there's only one reason for that. And as if anyone says anything, you're gone. You're gone. And they keep updating the rules, so we don't know actually which rules we're following here, because they're so confusing. We just need to be able to speak, and we can't. This is unbelievable. I'm spewing that they keep doing this. Can't believe here another week waiting and hoping for something to happen that the general public can actually see. I know, Cheryl, it's apparently on Monday, right, they're loosening restrictions. I think it's more for vaccinated people. This is going to be funny, I think. This is actually it's going to be chaotic, insane. How are they going to police everyone? That's going to be insane. You realise this, don't you? Oh my goodness, it's 4:47 in Colorado. Wow. And Kelly's from New York. Sadie's from Colorado. MASH for all my Aussie brothers and sisters. If you get a ticket, say no, and that will tie them up. Yep, you apply to have it seen, in the big house, that big thing. And, I don't think anything's going to be seen. So if you get anything, because I did, and stupid me, straight away, instead of applying to court, I paid it and gone, what the hell did I do that for? I know better. But I wasn't thinking. I was just flat out got that, just went, oh yeah, another bill, You pay your bills, it's automatic. So it's really hard to then think, oh no, now I've got to turn this thing over and apply to have it seen, So, but it's funny because within a week or two, my whole household got them. Speeding ticket. We're not that bad, I'm telling you. But we still all got one. Don't know if the address is being picked on. I'm only joking. I'm not that paranoid. And if they are, hey, if they're watching. Funny you mentioned that. Someone else suggested that to me. That was Rex. Yeah. 3:47 in California. Oh, Mac J, you're waiting on snow, praying for snow. So the GBs go in the house. Oh, wow. Yep, the people next door. I got exactly what you mean. The gutterbutts. Oh, wow. Yeah, I hope it snows for you then. I really do. It makes everything quiet, doesn't it? Because everyone sort of hibernates indoors. Yeah, well, we might get it on Monday. or Tuesday here. And I'm like, well, it has been known to snow. It snowed on the 20th of October here. When was it? 2010, I think it was. It has snowed in November up here before. And that's when you're heading in towards summer, you know. Rain in Ohio. Wow. Must be Faith, my friend. Oh, yeah. Gene told you all about the funnels. Yep. He says 90% are clean. Yeah. I just take it with a grain of salt with the cleaning. Although, see, I've got a bit of cognitive dissonance with this because I know that most things that we think have already happened, if you want to put it that way. But it's going to be very interesting, I'll tell you. Sorry, burping. Oh, wow, so many different, time zones there is. Can someone advise a good research on funnels? And if not, got a cure for a hangover? Oh, you know what a cure for a hangover is? A nice, greasy hamburger. Best thing for a hangover is that greasy hamburger, believe it or not. But the funnels, you can search military bases maybe. It could be in the search and use a DuckDuckGo or something instead of Google. They won't show you. They censor. So the DuckDuckGo and Dissenter and all them, Brave, they're a little bit better for searching things. So that's all I can suggest. Search military bases under, and you can search under, funnels and things. Kathy says, sounds like the mountains in North Carolina. Oh, really? Yeah, I think, that places around the world there's going to be similar climate in a way, I mean, we've got the same climate here as Victoria has, which is still in Australia, but it's closer also where I am to the English and Irish climate. A bit closer, not exact, but a bit closer to that kind of climate. Lady Stardust says earthquake, 10K, Tennant Creek, Pine Gap. Oh, really? Pine Gap. Interesting. Cure for a hangover, Vegemite on toast and strong coffee, says Kevin. Oh, the Vegemite, when you bite into that, it's got to be real thin, right? Because if you put it on thick and you try and eat a Vegemite sandwich, I'll tell you now, coming from another country myself, it's going to be hard to eat. You can't do it. Hang on a sec, guys. I just got to grab my cup of tea and my little candle. God, the mess. I'm a mess. I didn't sleep well last night. I was nearly late this morning here. I'm all over the place, guys. So, I don't know. I think there's a few people feeling that way too. There's a few of us feeling that way. I was sleeping heaps before. Now I can't sleep. I went to bed at midnight, stayed awake half the night, just and was up at 6 this morning. I'm having a weird time. You just looked at the earthquake and it had 4 aftershocks after the 4.8. Wow, Paulo. And I still can't believe how many people are clueless about what's going on in the world. I know, MacJ, I can't believe it either. I am sitting here gobsmacked, I think. I'm stunned that people can't see it. They have to see it by now. And it's going to get, look, the news is going to get more and more obvious until it's really Captain Obvious, The news will end up being Captain Obvious. I agree with you, MacJ, that it's insane. Lady Starter said, I'm a nurse. I only do telephone counselling. I always recommend that tea, the little dandelion. Yeah, very upset, Doxa. Yeah, I am too. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Lady Stardust, I can't believe they're doing this either. And eyes to see is to hear. The Bible verse, there's nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid, that shall not be known. Exactly. Exactly, eyes to see. And Carl, thank you so much. Support our Hev. Oh, God love you. I do appreciate it. Yeah, a whole lot. How do I say this too? It might be better. It doesn't. You don't have to, but like here on this platform, you know, they kind of take a bit of your, you know, but if you don't like go to PayPal and it's like a donation, there's nothing taken out, just to let you know, so that you know what's going on with everything, you know. I've got to be careful what I say. This is insane. Your favourite Bible verse? Mine too. There will be nothing hidden that shall not be known and come abroad. Yep, I agree. Oh, you reckon negative 48 is... there was something really weird. I'm just writing that down again, negative 48, so I'd like really remind myself, and I'll look through the pad later on. The senior, you know, Mr. JFK, you know him, senior? I don't know. It's possible. I don't know. But this is what I'm hearing. All these weird things. Lady Di, you know. She's in the news a lot again. I think this is going to get really interesting. Really, really interesting. G'day, Zal. How you doing? Madam Medusa. Hey, how you going? Nearly midnight in England. Oh, wow. We've all got different time zones. It's really weird, eh? Trying to work out the time zones so I can kind of get everyone in there. It's probably best if I stay up till 11 at night or 12 and do a live then I'd have everyone at their like more comfortable times. Oh, you deleted it so you could rewrite it. Oh, thank God. Okay, as long as they're not doing it, you know, because I keep seeing like, you know, they do it too, the platform. So that's good. As long as it wasn't them, then that's okay. What are my thoughts? RE Gene Decode. Okay. I do like listening to it. I'm just cautious. I'm careful. I'm skeptical. I'd like to believe it, but I'm just being a bit cautious and skeptical on that at the moment. Just till we see what develops, you know. So that's Menacing Muskrat. That's my thoughts on Gene Decode. I enjoy it though. I do enjoy it, and I really hope it is. I'm just skeptical. I can't say why. I really just don't know. And it could be the real deal. Like Kelly C says, it could be the real deal. I'm just being cautious, if you want to put it that way. Hey Dennis, good morning. I'm late. Just woke up after waking up at 5:30 a.m. Still having a headache and still what's happening in the Matrix. Yeah. I've had a headache on and off for a few weeks, but it's getting less and less now, so I think I'm coming out the other side of that. And Angela says 6:54 p.m. in East Ohio, USA. Oh, lovely. Aussie Cossack got falsely arrested. Oh, no. There's a few really good Australian reporters out there. There's the Real Ruckshan, there's Avi Yamini, and Aussie Cossack. And apparently there's... Who's Friendly Geordies? Apparently he's a big Australian YouTuber. I've never heard of him. Is that a bad thing? Madam Medusa, what happened to Brian Harvey's mate in America? We would both go on the channel. I can't find him. Oh, Madam Medusa. Are you talking about Wheezy? Currently, I believe they might be on What is Honest Truth podcast. I think they didn't realise that I didn't tell anyone that our clocks went forward. So we are now an hour earlier than they are. Yeah, they would be thinking at 10:30, my time 10:30, they'd be thinking my live stream's on when it actually started an hour earlier because their clocks went forward. Oh, this is going to be one of those weeks. Oh my God. I am having one of those weeks. I feel like a scatterbrain. I feel like I can't think straight. I'm tired. Oh my goodness. They have traces in the US for COINTELPRO, the Patriot Act. Yeah, that Patriot Act. Yeah, watch that thing. Yeah, and also Wheezy is also on Odysee now. The American. He's on Odysee under Wheezy. If you search that, you'll find him as well. Suzanne, how you going? Hi Heather, finally caught you live. 6:55 VA time. Oh wow, we're from all over, aren't we? But this is good because it's funny. We've got a lot in common because we all know what's going on, and that this is insane. Oh, okay. Acting Deputy Police Chief Victoria resigned to blow his little on the gov. Woo! I can see Dan getting strung. Oh, it's going to be very. No, I think they're going to go on trial, and I believe it might be military. Could be, because this is big. Because this is bigger than big, and so they're going to have to get involved. So, so what if they gave different countries different variants of? Okay, yep, that. When they open up, world would make. Yeah, it would, Kevin. But I don't know. Well, they could have done that. Okay, here's something. You know how there's Delta? Just do a search for me, and hopefully you do it on like DuckDuckGo or somewhere. Look up Project Delta. See what comes up, because that was really interesting. And I'm going to have to do a video of that on another platform because there's no way I'm going to be able to do it here. It encompasses a whole lot of things. I'll tell you that much. And, you know, the number 21, you know, the big A21, that, you know, sustainable development, that one. Just look it up. It's very interesting. I just had a thought the other day, because every time they mention something like Delta, or, you know, if they bring out a word, call something a certain word, put project in front of it and look that up. It's interesting what you'll find out. I'm telling you. Okay, where was I up to? Oh, I'm a little bit behind there, am I? Have you seen Charlie Ward's video this morning on Bitchute, Spain won Supreme Court? Yeah, I've heard that a few countries are doing that. Think Agape Love, is that it right? I think there's a few countries doing that at the moment. They're winning, but they're just, the media won't say anything because they can't prove it. So yeah, exactly. Yep, I can't read that whole comment out, but I agree with you on that. And eyes to see. Yep, I can't read that one either, but I agree with you on that one too. Cure for hangover, more beer, cheers. Oh, and a Bloody Mary. Oh my goodness. Honestly, greasy hamburger is the best way to go, with bacon and egg and everything on it, you know. A big greasy hamburger from the old hamburger shops, the old takeaways we call them. And we still have them. I'm not talking about Hungry Jack's, Macca's. I'm talking about a proper, and make one yourself, but when you're hungover, you don't feel like making one. But probably the best way. If you don't have a local shop that sells hamburgers, just, you know, the old style. Oh, they're the best. Check out the... how am I going to say this one? Say the Bwantum, right? Light codes. With Marie Bernardis. Never heard of her. Oh, wow. Great info on... Oh, really? I want a medbed. I want one of them. Yeah, eyes to see. I believe that, like, there won't be many people that escape what's going on. Amanda New Earth on Rumble has a great post on a channel about the funnels in Australia and... Oh, yeah, the earthquakes, yep. Yeah, Australia was always known as, to me, when we got here, they didn't have earthquakes. I don't know. There have been a few. And they said we don't have volcanoes either. Does that mean that we're going to find out the opposite? I hope not. Because I know there's an extinct one not far from me. They say it's extinct, right? But they do that. Kathy Gortman, Blue Ridge Mountains here. Oh, wow. I'm in the Blue Mountains. You're in the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm in the Blue Mountains. And my friend's at the top of the ridge, out past Bathurst. Why is Jean posting Japan's video and calling it Three Gorges? He's lost his credibility if he's not careful. Yeah, so you got to be careful. You got to be careful. That's why I like watching him, but I'm just careful. Irish climate best for ducks. Yeah, it is good for ducks, isn't it? I like that verse. Eyes to see, ears to hear. Yeah, it's a good one, isn't it? Hey, Sage, how you going? Happy Friday. Yeah, you guys, still Friday where you are, isn't it? It's Saturday morning here in Australia. Well, probably in the UK, you're probably flicking over to Saturday. It's probably around midnight. This is disastrous. The doctors need to stop doing that. Yeah, they will. Yeah. These matters are already in the Supreme Court, New South Wales. And you know what happened to me the other day? I had the reminder on and everything, the bell, everything. And they notified me when it had finished, and they don't upload it to YouTube. So if you missed the live, you've missed it. And I'm like, YouTube. If you were in front of me, you know, my goodness. I couldn't believe they did that. So they gave me the notification after it had already finished, and I couldn't see what happened. So don't rely on YouTube and telling you when things are going to happen, because they won't. I don't know why. Maybe there's too many people on there all at once, you know, but their notifications are pretty slack. Something in the air for sure. Yeah, I feel like we're getting there. We're getting right near that edge, you know, that... Wow. How much further will it go? We don't know. You're thinking of getting out of tyrannical Victoria and move to Tassie? By the way, you love Vegemite thick? Oh, wow, yep. Vegemite and cheese is nice. Melt the cheese over the Vegemite. Not bad. But thin, I like thin Vegemite. Oh, I can't have a thick Vegemite. If I like, mine's like barely touching the toast. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's 6 p.m. here and I still have my pajamas on. Don't worry. Look, I do that some days. I'll even have a shower and put my pajamas back on, right? Because I'm not going anywhere. And I want to be comfortable. And the most comfortable clothes I've got are my pajamas. It's insane, isn't it? Toast dripping in hot butter and Marmite. Oh, you want to make me hungry. The consciousness, many are having Trouble sleeping, know something. Yeah, exactly, Angela. Know something's coming. If you're having trouble, get some Vegemite India, you pussies. Sal. I should have read that one quietly first. And Mac J, you're not sleeping much either. Yeah, there's a few of us. I'm tired when I wake up, and I know I haven't slept enough, but when I get up and start, like, I can't just go straight back to bed. I'm just like, no, you're up now, go. So I've been just pottering around the garden and that as well, trying to cut trees and branches up that I've cut down and cleaned up, and yeah, so, and then I might have a nap in the afternoon if I'm lucky, but a lot of times I just don't, and then like 7 or 8 o'clock that night I'm ready for bed, so I'll be going to bed early. Global Veterans Alliance are using our letter for schools using the English Constitution thanks to Daddy Dragon on Rumble. It's also made the papers. Wow. Global Veterans Alliance on YouTube and Telegram. Wow. Stop, Alex. I'm getting hungry. You love these chats. Yeah, they are good, aren't they? I look forward to it every week, guys, because, yeah, it's insane. And I've got to talk to someone about it. And then, like, my family, although they're patient and they're kind and everything, you know, you know when there's a point they don't want to hear it, you know what I mean? And I'm like, who can I talk to? And then everyone else is locked down, no one's coming out, so it's like, okay, I'll get on here and talk to you guys. Thank God there's people out here who know. The cargo ships that I can't believe. Yeah, they're all stuck everywhere, aren't they? And everyone chanting F. Joe Biden, right? What did they think it was? Something go Brandon? Oh my God. The media just lying to people saying, oh, they're chanting go Brandon or something. I'm like, are they serious? Like, this is what I mean. It's so obvious now. Are people paying attention, or are they actually... I'm starting to think we're in the zombie apocalypse. It's already happening. It is. It's insane. And I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. But I've known this since it started, you know. I knew something was going on. 920, love you, Hev. Prayers for your dad. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, yeah. I hope he's all right. Hopefully it's just wrists like that are bruised and not like fractured or broken or anything, because he's stubborn. He won't go to the hospital. They offered to pay for him to get an x-ray and he wouldn't go. So that's what I mean. Like the old... Does anyone else realise how tough old people are? Like they had that... Sorry, I just thought I'd let my light in. Try. They had, like they've got that in them to just keep going no matter what. If they fall down and break, they'll get up and keep going until they drop. That's kind of what I think we all need. Is that drive again. That, you know, just keep going until you drop. Don't let things bother you. A broken foot, oh, it doesn't matter. You'll get over it. No, I'm not that callous, but I told you I might have lost the plot. Seriously, this is driving me insane, and the lack of sleep isn't helping. Oh, I just put the car on the Morgan ferry to cross the Mighty Murray River. Let's go, Brandon. That's it. Let's go, Brandon. And everyone's going, F. Joe Biden. And the media said, oh, they're chanting, let's go, Brandon. Oh, they're backing some Brandon, some bloke. NASCAR? I don't know, something. I was laughing anyway. Thinking, are the media really getting away with this? Like, yeah, they are. We're in the zombie apocalypse. We really are. Your sister has treatment as an outpatient from a private hospital. She noticed 2 muscle guys at reception. Plain clothing with tats on the reception desk. Could be military. Wow. Yeah. Well, when my dad went to get his eye surgery, he's actually paying for it. So he didn't use Medicare, our free system, the socialist system. He paid for it and went to a private hospital. And he's had to pay $4,500 for one eye, and he's getting the other eye done in about 10 days. And it's another $4,500 for that eye. So all up, he has to pay $9,000 to get his eyes fixed. But if he went on the public system, the wait is more than a year, possibly 2 or more. Because that's what happens when you have free healthcare. See, everyone, it gets bombarded and you end up, it's gonna implode. It will implode. And so when my mum was saying, oh, he's got to wait a year or he can go private and pay for it, and I said, Mum, get him to go private. I don't care. I'll help him. Get him to go private. I'll chuck in what I can. So, yeah. So he went private and he ended up paying for it anyway. But if you wait for public hospital, you're going to wait forever. And they only found out a couple of weeks ago that he had the problem with his eyes, and he was straight into the private hospital. And public hospital, I swear to God, that it's not good. You've seen negative 48, looks nothing like... Oh, okay. She was so bumped off. Are we talking about Princess... Am I that far back in the chat? Oh, goodness me. Your friend's mum in her 70s had second ouchies, woke up the next day, had a stroke. Oh, no. Got out of rehab last week, is telling her to... We're in the zombie apocalypse. You have a reaction and you go and tell people to do it. That is, you've got this, I don't know. I've got no words. I'm speechless on that one. I really don't know. Check out Melissa Redpill on Rumble. I've heard of her. How have I heard of her? Melissa, I'm going to have to look that up, Zal. Did you know that many politicians, CEOs... Yeah, hide there. Yep. Underneath. What lies beneath? Wouldn't we all like to know? I'd like to actually see it. Like, footage of it, or, you know, not the bad stuff. I can do without seeing all that. But, I mean, just seeing the tunnels themselves. Funnels. I don't know. I don't see the problem with the word, you know what I mean? But you never know on here. I think they're just trying to find any reason to, you know, have a pick. Okay, where am I? We would join you whatever time you did. Oh, thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. Because I know it's really late for some people. In the UK, they're warning teens about unknown heart issues. Yeah, more like covering. Yeah, exactly, Sam. Hi, what the heck from Arizona? How you going? Zal, it could be a mask. Okay. Oh, I've got to keep burping. I burp when I'm hungry and I burp when I'm full. What's going on? Oh, my goodness. My stomach's going to growl soon too because I forgot to eat this morning. See, I'm just having one of those hectic, oh my goodness, weeks. Gene, he uses aliens as a metaphor for a race, you think. Oh, okay. Look, I don't believe or disbelieve in aliens, okay? I'm just waiting to see. Like, that's how, I don't know, I'm a little skeptical. Oh, you're the same as me then, Sam. Oh, you don't trust Avi? Well, I do, but don't. Like, I'm careful there too. I'm just careful with everything that I look at now. Yeah, you've got to question everything now. You just cannot accept anything at face value. It's not like that anymore. Thank you for your canter and truthfulness. I really respect you for that quality. Oh, thank you, Menacing Muskrat. I appreciate that. I hear you on Gene Decode. There's something that doesn't sit quite right. Oh, yes, Wheezy. Yep, WEZZY. If you search for him on Odysee, you'll find him there. But as I said at the moment, I think they're on the What is Honest Truth podcast, because I've just realised our clocks went forward an hour and they're still back an hour, thinking that I'm going to start in about 4 minutes. Oh, what a week I'm having, I swear. Possibly through Tom. Numbers has been on holiday with him in the US. You've been looking at that closely. That's a response to Kelly. There was a Dallas police officer, a motorcycle cop, also killed that day. He was referred to by JFK, by his fellow officers in the community. Also found in the LBRY dump during the Boston Marathon. Wow. The beds are real, Kelly. Yep. Watch also. I love McAllister TV. Linda's quite interesting. Like, I really like her, and I even though like I may be cautious with alien stuff, I still listen to her because she is fascinating to listen to, and I like her snarkiness. I do. She's good value, I'll tell you that. And I love Beyond the Headlines with McAllister TV and Linda Paris. Her and Thomas from True Reporting. I love Beyond the Headlines. They go out into the weird stuff, which is fantastic. I love that, because I do like to consider everything. I may not believe everything, but I'll consider it all. And I won't throw the baby out with the bathwater, which means if they get one piece of information wrong, I'm not going to throw the rest of their information out, because that could actually be really useful information that they've got. So, yeah, even if you find someone might do something wrong, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. Yeah, that's why I'll listen to a lot of people, and like with Gene and things like that, I'll be careful, and maybe JFK things, I'll be careful, and even Charlie Ward, I'm careful of them, I just don't know. How you get used to some certain people and stuff, that you already know, and that's where I came from with all of this. I was way back, it was with the Corbett Report and We Are Change and Tim Pool and all that, and I still haven't lost those kind of things. But then I found the X22 Report and other creators that I just sort of fell in with. McAllister was one of them. True Reporting was another. Who else is there? There was Michelle, Deception Bites was another. And We Know was another. They're all on Rumble now because, yeah, censorship, This is amazing. 4:08 p.m. Arizona time. Wow. You love McAllister too, yep. There's an island between Tasmania and Australia. It's weird. That's what is mapped out. I can't remember what the island's called. It's the bigger one. Really? I wouldn't be surprised. There's a lot more islands out there that were on old maps that aren't on new maps either. Okay, 10 different upcoming Delta, Omega, and so on. Why does this sound like frat, clubs? Sounds like someone's throwing out a bunch of frat names, Because that's what that reminds me of. Every time I hear it, it's like any movie I've ever seen about American college or whatever, and the frat houses, And starting way back from Friday the 13th and things like that. Those kind of days, Wow. Documents that were classified were delivered to the Kentucky Library. Also had a little reported Oh, yeah, there was explosions somewhere during the marathon one, Doc. We're rooming... Oswald and Ruby were rooming together before. Wow. That's pretty interesting, actually. I can't wait to find out the truth of what happened. If Jen ever puts anything out there that's incorrect, he does correct himself later. He isn't putting it all out there on his own. Mistakes occasionally happen. Yeah, Kelly, look, I'm off. Yeah, I understand that. I think everyone's just got their own opinion, you know. It doesn't matter which way we come at this. We're going to end up in the same place if we're all looking for the same thing, you know. We'll end up to all, you know, if that's the case. So Sam reckons Charlie Ward is a fraud. Yeah, I'm a bit wary. Just, I don't know. It's got to do with, I think, wasn't he ex-CIA or something? That just makes me wary, that's all. Alex says, smash the likes, guys. Yeah, if you can, hit those like buttons. Or if you want to go that way, just, I don't care. Charlie Waterford State. Oh, interesting. Neurolinguistics is a control mechanism that they use upon the mass along with... Yeah, that's why I think like we're in a zombie apocalypse. Something's going on. People are in like a trance. They can't see past it. Why? Why can we see past it and they can't? I don't get it. I can't wait to see all these do-gooders on LinkedIn saying Gladys Premier praises retract their well-wishing once the truth is revealed about her role. Yeah, exactly, Zal. Once she's exposed, watch everyone backtrack going, I had nothing to do with that. Remember all their faces. Remember all these people that get up and remember their faces. I can't... Oh, yeah, I read that. Yeah, there's a lot of brainwashed people. Yep. Santa Surfing also posted and proved IRS is closed. And also, yeah, well, I think a lot of places are. Hey, Flyby Stu, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in here. Apparently they're opening something on Monday. I don't know what. I'm hearing rumours. They're opening something on Monday for the vaccine. I don't even know. I don't follow it. I'm just doing my thing, and if someone tells me whatever, I'm going to say, well, I don't watch TV. I don't know. I'm sorry. Can I plead ignorance? Because that's going to be my excuse. Eyes to See is warning Dan Andrews again. Hey, you know how you're saying about you can run but you can't hide? Gladys too, you know. They're running, trying to distance before something's coming out. Another doc was a call report made to report a man named Parrott was going to take a provocative action. Remember Ross Perot running for POTUS versus Bush Senior revenge? Wow, J.L. Loft, I don't remember that. That was before I was awake, and I probably haven't looked much into that. You'll own nothing and be happy, yeah. That's where we're heading. So as long as you don't mind not owning anything and other people having access to your house when you're not home, because it'll be shift. It'll be like shift work. Your house will be like a shift, like a factory shift working, sorry guys, thing. When you're at work, someone will be sleeping in your bed. When they're at work, you'll be sleeping in their bed, in your bed. It'll be shared. I couldn't think of anything worse. And then it'll all be high-rise units all in the city. You won't be allowed to visit the country. And they're going to use the weather, I believe, as well. You do love a good fry-up, bacon. Yeah, they're good. I think that's the best cure for a hangover is a hamburger. A big, greasy hamburger. One word that these elite use. Oh, yeah, everything's a conspiracy theory. Yeah. To discredit, yeah. They did that after JFK. They brought that term out. And Dennis is responding to Eyes to See, saying, hope so, it cannot continue. What is the scriptures where God instructed a good family to rid of the family related to Cain or Nephilims, and the family couldn't do it? Oh, yeah. I can't remember which part of that Bible that's in. It's not Genesis, I don't know. They don't like us talking about what they are doing. Yeah, they don't, Sybil. They don't. Wednesday there were 100,000 round up, and when this all goes down, they're rounding up 500,000 yet soon. Okay. I hope so. I could actually use a break from the computer for a week or so. And phones and all that, you know. I swear that they make you blind. Brighton platform has multiple scientists and doctors who are sharing important info. Oh, okay. Last night you viewed a microscope slide of this thing. Some really unusual things floating around in... Oh, yep, I could imagine. Are they the ones that wiggle and move on their own? Zell says, you reckon Jean can be a bit of a hypochondriac in your opinion? I feel like that sometimes, but I'm actually ill, but I still feel like, you know, when I say, oh, I've been sick, I just like, I hate it. I hate it. I hate hearing myself say it. It sounds like you're a hypochondriac, you know what I mean? But, yeah. He may have health problems, I don't know, but you'd think being him that he'd know what he could do and to be really healthy and stuff, you know? I don't know. I have nothing against Jean or any of them. Just I'm wary of people, that's all. The evil continued as the family continued. Zal, reckon you're with Eyes to See? Yep. I agree with a lot of what Eyes to See says, yes. Did anyone see or hear about the mass getting rid of healthy piglets in the UK due to abattoir workers? Yeah, it's a no meat. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Alex, I agree. They're pushing to not have meat. You reckon it's time for a roundup now, in your opinion? Yep. Well, when you think of, what was that term that was used? Warp speed thing, right? I think that's more in response to people's eyes being, you know what I mean? The awakening, you know? I think that's probably what they were talking about. So I think we're in some sort of warp speed thing. It's going to get quicker. The truth's going to come out faster. But I agree with you, Alex. They're pushing that, you know. They don't want meat. It's time for... I read that. I don't think you can replay the Supreme Court hearings, and I'm pretty sure they're now in High Court, which I don't think is being televised. Oh. Yeah, see, that's the problem with waiting for notifications. You don't get them. You get them later. I don't know. It's just like YouTube's not what it used to be. It's not. And no longer is it a place where you can really, unless you want to talk about fluff, you can't really make anything, you know what I mean? It's not a good, that's not good for that if you want to say things that you're not allowed to say. Heaven jammies, what a sight. I think we're all in our pyjamas. Me too, lol. And Zal says I'm at work. Oh, you can't get in your jammies. 920 says, thank God I'm not alone. Kevin says, I'm still trying to find Supreme Court of New South Wales outcome concerning... I was too. Someone did put something up, and I think I hope I retweeted it. There were 2 posts about it, but then I haven't heard anything since. Maybe look up on Twitter. Supreme Court, New South Wales Supreme Court and hazard in the same sentence and see what comes up. Something might come up. Alex, yes, this is terrible. They've been... Yeah, they're getting rid of animals. Yeah. Did you hear about some place in Australia? Oh, they had puppies, and to stop people wandering 5Ks away from home, they got rid of them. Is this what we're doing now? Is this really where we're like... I've got no words. I want to say things and I can't say it. It's peeing me off. Oh, dear God. You're a breath of fresh air, Hev, and everyone in chat. Oh, thank you, 920. Also heard it through the grapevine. Kim has left the building. Acting in their own place. Pics prove. Definitely in country, definitely not him. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Catanon. Let's go, Brandon. Joe Biden. Like, it really does sound the same, doesn't it? Not. Not at all. Hey, Morgan, how you doing? Does it bother anyone else that they're using lockdown? Yeah, that's prison terminology, isn't it? It really is. Lockdown. Closer to the end of this we get, the more dangerous they're going to... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Live in Faith says, I'm praying for all you in Australia. Thank you. I'm praying for us and everywhere else in the world because we are all going through something. And it might not be the same thing, but it's all heading in the same direction. But we're all facing something we're going to have to just make a stand against, I think. I'm just not paying any attention anymore. I'm just not paying attention. Kat says, Mercury's in retrograde and I have no energy and I'm not into astrology. Yeah, I've got no energy, but I can't sleep. So it's really weird. Most people don't want to hear about what's going on, and some of us can't stop thinking about it. Yeah, got to find people who have your same interests. Exactly. This is why we meet up on YouTube and other platforms. Exactly, MacJ. It's the only way that... but it's really hard because I'm at the feeling now where do we accept people calling in? Even though, like, okay, they won't mean to do it, but if they say something wrong, we could get taken out for it. So I'm not even sure. And that's one thing I want to do. What I might do is I'm going to contact a couple of people and maybe do a like a Skype or a Zoom call with them, pre-record it, and then they and myself can put it up on our channels. Because there's a few people I'd like to have a really good conversation with. And I can't seem to set the live Skype calls up, and as I said, I'm a bit wary of that. So at least if we pre-record something, we might be able to cut something out or put it on a different platform, you know, if it's too much for here. Because this is getting hard. It's hard to talk to people. So you've got to, like, do all your, you know, woo, you know, those sign language. Sorry about the sound effects. It's sad and upsetting. The people who haven't taken the snake or will disappear sooner or later. No, I don't think, eyes to see, I don't think it's going to get that far. I really don't. Maybe it's hope. But I really don't. I have faith that something will happen before that point. Yes, my sister had to do the same, paying for her back and knee operation. Big money, had to sell a flat to pay. Oh, no. They're doing this on purpose. I swear they want to... Are they breaking the middle class on purpose? Like... us poor are already poor. Like that doesn't matter, you know. We're fighting anyway, struggling anyway, whatever you want to call it. But the middle class, we need them. We really need those people. And I think it's looking like they're just trying to destroy it. Because if you have to sell your house that you live in or your flat or whatever to pay for a medical procedure, then you've lost your house. I know it's pointing out the obvious, but this is insane. Speaking of old tough people, reminds me of both my granddads who have now sadly passed, but I'd like to think I inherited their fighter attribute to keep strong and carry on. Miss them dearly. Exactly, Alex. I'm the same. I start thinking that too now. Like, we've got to sort of be like, you know, obviously unless you're, you know, severely in trouble that you need to go to a hospital, well, you know, kind of, you know how people run to the hospital for anything? Because that's what you get when you've got a free system. They get the flu and they run, instead of going to the doctor, they go to the hospital. And it's like, you know, it's enough to drive you insane. I see the problems in the system we have here. NV people may have to come out of pocket for medical treatment real soon because they may not treat you. Yeah, yeah, I'm hearing that too. Here in Australia, they're saying the same thing. So I think there'll be some sort of underground, you know, maybe like someone in a house, you know, that happens to be very qualified at something and is very good at it but hasn't had that. You know, knock on their door and you go, yep, come see you. Yep, come in. Look out the door, you know, make sure there's no... Shut the door, go and have your doctor's appointment. I don't know. I can see these things coming. But it could get that way with being treated at all. So zombie apocalypse sounds about right. Zombies need brains because they lack one. Yeah, that's the problem I think we're having. People aren't thinking and they're just listening to the TV and it's like, hello, anyone home? And it worries you because some of the people that I thought were really smart, that I used to always look up to and respect, and I'm sitting here going, are you kidding me? It's maybe realising that people aren't as smart as you thought they were. I don't know. Or maybe it was just they were smart in the system we're in, but try another system and it might not work very well for them, you know? I don't know. But I know these people have, even the ones that are asleep, they've got something in them. They just got to find that something and realise. I don't know. Melissa Red Pill, also Freedom Force. Oh, that's where I've heard of before then. Freedom Force Battalion. Yep. Hey Robin, how you doing? It's 7:25 here in Maryland. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. You too. They are building loads of super prisons all over England, or supper. Oh no, super, yeah, for the yeah, including you, yep. It's happening in America as well. And it's happening here in Australia as well. Yep, smash that like button if you can, guys. I don't mind whatever way you want to do it. Seriously, it doesn't worry me. It's all interaction anyway, so the Let's Go Brandon thing came out of the race at Talladega race. That's it. When the NBC reporter was interviewing Brandon Brown on his first... Yeah, that's right. As the crowd started going, go Biden. And she said this, let's go Brandon. Like, it doesn't even sound the same. Hey Marion, how you doing? I'm so glad Big P has the other pills to fix all that heart issues caused by a nut. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They're bringing out a red pill that helps with the problems from, you know, that's being caused anyway. But Yeah, the one I'm taking does the same, and so does the one that starts with an I. Don't mention it. The I one. Both of them will do the thing, but we can't, no one's allowed to... Jesus. I remember years ago we had a Big Brother here in Australia, and one of the contestants walked out with his mouth taped. Right? And people were giving him heaps. I think I understand now why he did that. You and yours in Oz are in my prayers and thoughts. Thanks, Marcus. I agree about Abby. Watched some of his vids. A bit skeptical. He was in Israel military. Now he's in a gun training facility. Teachers. Yep. I don't mind that part of it. Like, oh, wow, I jumped. Holy cow, I was way back in the comments, guys. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay, go right where I'm up to. Sorry, guys, bear with me. David Cameron apparently had an event with a pig in his first... Alex, you have to go and watch Black Mirror. There's a pig in one of them, and a Prime Minister, and a... Oh, ew. He has to, someone's being held hostage and stuff. Go and watch Black Mirror. You got to watch it. Honestly, it's like... urgent message from uni hospital manager and academic. Irish guy. Yeah, Maria, they said they wouldn't be able to walk down the streets. They're having trouble now, I believe. NLP is mind control. Marburg, yeah. They cure with something which has something... Oh, God, GG. Oh, no. They'll just keep going until people are sick of, and then they'll say something, Look it up, guys. Hey, old school Pete. Hey, Judy. Hello, Heaven, everyone. Blessings to all. It's What's in It. Just come out. Oh. Hey, Adamar Productions. How you going? Hey, old school Pete. Yeah, we're having a good day. Yes. Okay. If everybody from What Is Honest Truth podcast has come over, I'm so sorry. Our clocks went forward an hour. So now I start an hour earlier and I forgot to tell everybody. I'm so sorry. Oh, Freddie, how you going? MJ. Daddy Gate Will Never Die. How you going? Miss Lemons. How's life in the NW? Yeah. Apparently we're opening back up slowly. I don't know what something's going on Monday. Something's opening up. I don't know what because I never watch TV, so who knows? I think it's only for the ones that have had the thing anyway. MJ, no worries. No one's sharing my effing bed, starfish sleeping stance. And Maria says, as long as you make it yourself, not... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the hamburgers. Am I that far back? Oh, my goodness, guys. I'm so sorry. I see the words conspiracy theory. I think, someone's telling the truth. Exactly. Cookie, how you going, Cookie? George, how you going? I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, my goodness. Chris, yeah, I'm so sorry. I started like an hour and a half ago. Because our clocks went forward and 9:30 is now an hour earlier. Yeah, our clocks went forward, so yeah, it's really 8:30 I'm starting now, but it's 9:30 by the clock. Oh God, I hate when they change the times. Where am I up to? I said hello, George, yep. Miss Lemons, yep. Yeah, they do wiggle and move. Oh, those things, yep. If you look them under a microscope. Chris says, you lot again. Manic Street Preacher, how you doing? You have a blue spanner here as well, yes. Miss Lemon says, oh no, it's Chris. The Delta is always ingrained with the Greek society. Yeah, that too. Like, isn't there a language that the emergency language, the Alpha, Delta, Foxtrot, Romeo thing, It reminds me of that too. So it's either frat houses or Alpha, Romeo, Foxtrot, Tango. I wonder how many they'll go through. It's the Greek alphabet though, yeah. Bob's after party in the comments. Yeah, MJ. Oh, your name's MJ. Oh, okay, yep. Okay, cool. Miss Lemons, lol, I best behave. Daddy Gates says, Chris, you're everywhere. And Randy, hello, Randy. We are all everywhere, says George. Screaming Sheep says, a couple look like square computer chips. Other slides were before and after of cells. And after that, the cells were all messed up. Oh. That's what I'm worried about. Not necessarily immediate after effects, but down the road. That's why I'm hoping this will be over quick, because I know that there's things that will help them if we can get onto it quick enough, Yeah, we'll be eating insects. They're going to try and get rid of meat. But to get rid of meat, are they going to kill them all? Are they just going to kill all the animals? Like, what are they going to do? Because I hope they're going to tell the people that's what they're doing. They wouldn't, because the people would stand up and go, Okay, moving us toward bolts of stem cell grown meat. Yeah, they want to make it in a lab for us, not have the real thing, And they'll use the thing that I can't mention argument to justify it. I'm not allowed to mention. Anyone who mentions that CC, they'll get cut off. You'll get probably kicked off here. Not allowed. Except for Greta. She's allowed to, okay? Just not no one else allowed to say anything. Old School Pete Truth Tribe worldwide. Yeah, exactly. Newcastle is the biggest club in the world. Yeah. There's a lot of them all over the world. InfoWars released 2-hour doc. Oh, they did, did they? I might watch that one, actually. Because like I said, no matter what, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. If someone may not have, like, they make mistakes or whatever with information, don't throw the rest of the information out with it, because sometimes it'll be correct, some of the other information they have. It's up to us to discern what's what. That's the biggest problem. Operation O will never... Oh, Yep, ovary one. Yep, Daddy Goat will never die. Did you see the dancing graphene? Yeah, I did. Yeah. Hey, Demelza, how you doing? Has Paddy not eliminated Chatwood yet? Oh, dear. Good luck, Newcastle. The fibres and... Yeah, that's exactly NTT, sorry. I just call it NT for short. Admission of destroying... Yeah, there was a fire the other day too in a government building somewhere in the US. And straight away I kind of thought, are they trying to get rid of something there? That's what they do. So it's on Telegram, just a guy's research, but it could be true on Red Pill Pharmacy's channel. The man's name is Kieran Morrissey. Medicine from Dublin. Pajamas are for girls and the corpse of Kenneth Williams. Operation Ovary. Marks and Sparks PJ satin look good while being in them for days. Yeah, I don't have satin PJs. I just have daggy, fluffy ones. Well, the bottoms are fluffy. They're like real soft and fluffy and... You know that real soft stuff? I don't know. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It's really, really soft. And it's quite thick and warm. But they're lovely. And it's going to be a pity in summer because I can't wear my favourite PJs. Hey folks, Uncle Bobby here. How you going, Bob? How you going? With all that money, Newcastle will be a top team in a few years. Yeah, exactly. That Manic Street Preacher, they like to do that to puppies because they didn't want anyone travelling to go and pick up and rescue the puppies. It doesn't make sense to me. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, there's some people who aren't on Telegram. Yep, fair enough. Discovery of 987 missing little ones in one of the American states. Oh, wow. Thanks, George. We've waited years for this. Yep, need to get on Telegram. Yeah. As many, if you can, just in case just the mainstream goes down and we've got the other backup things for a while. And then, yeah, see what happens from there, because I think the whole thing will end up going, but we'll see how it goes. Hands off Stevie Gerrard, he's ours. Keep Gerrard. As great as he is, we want Rafa back. I don't know who you're talking about. I will not do another lockdown. I'm done follow. Yeah, I'm not listening. Hey, Daddygate Podcast, how you going? You can have him in a few years. Yeah, ignore, okay. Ignore everything. Randy, I can't say the middle word even. Because I know that'll throw something up that'll trigger something to warning, warning, warning. It's insane these days on here. I miss YouTube from, the old YouTube. I really miss it. And before the 2016 adpocalypse or whenever that was, might have been earlier. It's a shame the way it's gone. I never left normal. Shatwood for NUFC manager. That whole thing's falling apart over there on them, isn't it really? He's not doing very well. He might have 500 and... I don't know how many subscribers, 500 and something thousand subscribers, but the views don't really add up. And then he goes on other people's channels to have a go at other people. So he won't do it on his own, but he goes on other people's to, that's just... And now he's back with Darren G. After they had a fight. They'll have a fight again soon, don't you worry. Have make no mistake, sister, there's no getting away from the 7-year tribulation, the wrath and vengeance. Yeah, I agree with that. But I happen to think we might be halfway through that eyes to see. Look at what's going on. It's getting intense in here. Gee, Olaf, for all those things you can't say, there's Rumble on Odysee. Yep, speaking of Odysee, Mr. Salty is now at Mrs. Salty to announce independence to his own website for listings. Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a Mrs. Salty. I haven't listened for a long time. I'm being flat out, guys, and trying to keep up with the people that I listen to, and that I would have normally listened to, so... And then I like jumping on people's live streams and, people that I interact with and that I like. And, there's some really smart people out there just giving their opinions on things and, But when you listen to more people, I get more ideas and info. So you get both. You get ideas and you get info and you get inspiration and you get everything from other people as well. So I'm going to have to catch up with Salty Cracker, though. I think it was a couple of months ago was the last time I watched one. I remember the days of Asprilla, Genoa and Waddle back in the day. Great team then. It never affected me. I actually get a kick out of idiots in their car. Oh yeah, I don't understand that one. You're in the car by yourself. Look at and if you've got to wear glasses, right? First thing that happened was my glasses started fogging up. Great way to cause a car accident. Not to mention cutting off your oxygen, so your brain's not working properly. Where's the logic? Where has logic? Okay, I'm looking for logic. Where's the logic gone? Can't see any. I haven't found it lately. It's out the window. Yeah, I can do a live on Rumble. Yeah, I can. I've got to try, actually. I've really got to try that. I kind of get into my routine and just it's like Groundhog Day. I get stuck in that routine for a while. Idiots outside with masks. I can't, yeah. I can't believe that one. But here in Australia, where you're supposed to, like, that's one of the mandates, you know? You got to wear a mask outside. And I'm just like, yeah, come at me, bro. And watch what happens. Hang on a sec, guys. I've just got to get... Oh, shoot. I'm covered in wax. I'm going to belong in the wax museum shortly. Oh, wax just went everywhere. Sorry, I had to refill my candle for my cup of tea. Keeps it warm. There's no such thing as normal. Yeah, well, there never was, but, like, people did think there was some sort of normal, but really, what is normal? I think normal's doing your own thing. As long as you don't do bad things and you're a good person, you're normal, whatever it is, you know? Go do you and I'll do me and we'll all do... I was going to say something really bad then. I was going to say we'll all do each other, but we won't. No, we won't do that, okay? I swear I've lost the plot. GG, I'm lazy, I'll get on. Randy says I'm normal. GG's laughing. I'm way back in the comments, guys. I'm sorry. I love Arsenal, but I do like Newcastle for some reason. I'm pretty much over social media. I've got one foot out the door. Social media pretty much bores me with all the restriction. I'm holding on as long as I can. I hear you, MacJ. I really do. I have not, like, I barely get on... I post on Facebook, but I'm barely on there anymore. Yeah, I'm posting from other places. Like, I'll be on Twitter and I'll go, that'd be good to share on Facebook, so I'll share that. And I'm on YouTube and I go, oh, that's a good video, I'll share that over. But jumping on myself, I'm not there much. And the Facebook group that I made for all of this is restricted now too. So it's... Yeah, it's going to get... I don't know, it's just going to get interesting. Yeah, riding bikes with masks on. Yeah, I can't believe it. I believe the agenda for about 2 months, then stop. Yeah. It's funny because I knew as soon as it happened and I seen China and the people going, I went, bad acting, mate. If you look at it closely, bad acting. And then where are the people dropping? I don't see any. We're piss poor. Yeah, exactly. Define normal. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Missy T. How you doing? Daddy Gate Me Too, 56, Manic Street Preacher says. I'm going to grow my beard so large that if I ever put one on, would be 3 feet from my face. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I can't. My beard's too long. Yeah. That'd work for a man. It'd work for some women too. Be hard to grow a big beard being a woman though. You might grow a bit of fluff, but I don't know if you could grow... Or you don't, if you shaved every day, it might start growing. Took a bit of male hormones, it might start. See, my mind just goes, I've lost it. Florida sounds nice. It does. Old School Pete says anything Atwood's managed was Kelly, and he's made a right mess of that one, hasn't he? Yuck. Yep. Stephen Gerrard doing a good job at Rangers. How can anyone wear a mask outside in Australia? That would kill a pale little jockey like me. Yeah, you'd suffocate, I'm telling you. I can't see it happening in summer, and if it does go through summer, a lot of people are going to be very peed off. I'll tell you that much. Because, you know, heat makes you can make you a bit like short-tempered. If it's too hot, you can't be bothered, man. I'm telling you. Good thing I never learnt to listen. Yeah, exactly. Remember, God sees everything and hears everything, even through your own set of eyes. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Eyes to see. Went to a closed street for a motorcycle party, drank beer and had supper and hung around with many other bikers. Good on you, Randy. You don't wear one either, George? Yep. I can't, but I mean, I won't. It doesn't matter. Even if I couldn't, I wouldn't. Even if I could, I wouldn't. My goodness. And the books will be open and they'll be showing... Yeah, exactly. There'll be history books written about this time. And all these people. Jack Basobic said on Twitter, you'll hear a lot about first. Island Chain coming... Yeah, I heard it. I've seen that. Coming weeks, the first salvo was the Marine Corps. Set in place with anti-ship weapons and... A US sub damaged... Yeah, I heard about that. Lol, funny... No one there to tell the bikers to wear a mask. Yeah, exactly. I'd like to see that. Well, maybe not. It might be quite a spectacle to behold, I'll tell you. The bikies and the police. It didn't work out here in Australia back in the 1980s, 90s. We had a massacre in Milperra between the police and the bikies. Well, apparently that's what happened. That's the official story. I'm wondering now. You think there's some type of wave being propagated through social media mediums capturing people susceptible to this, you know, washing of the... Mostly because they've done no work on themselves. Yeah. I think they've lost touch with their spirituality or something inside. That's what I mean by something inside. They've lost touch with something. They need to grab a hold of it and... Oh, I've jumped again. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm going to have to skip some of the comments. Okay, I'll go from here. Republic Knuckle sandwiches. Sandwiches. I'm not even reading properly now. I ride with motorcycles when I go ATV. I like all-terrain vehicles. Time to take this world back? Yeah, I think so. We used ATV to plough the ice. Ooh! Hey, can you get an ATV and attach it like a scoop on the front to plough your ice? You'll put the song in the comments after the live. Okay, Pam. I think I missed your comment. Oh, I hate missing comments. Hey, Coppercoin, how you going? We use for everything in the bush. I've missed something. Oh, you use the ATVs for everything in the bush? World is run by Freemasons, every person. Yeah. I know, MJ. Yep. I'd like that. The puppy's remarks stricken from the record. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Telegram is banging. It is. It's got a lot of information there. Yep, eyes to see, for there is nothing covered that shall not be known, therefore whatsoever she have spoken in darkness shall be learnt in the light. Yeah. It's the same thing I was saying before, that they come abroad. It's just different Bibles put it different ways. Yeah. Flannelette PJs are cosy. They are. To be honest, probably already on the list. I think we're all already on. I've been on the list for a long time. Don't know which list, but one of them. I used to think I would end up on an American list. That's what I used to think. Because it was all because I was learning from Americans, I was concentrating on America, and then I started to look around and could see the things happening here after there, and, you know, you could see what was going on. Where was I up to? Eyes to see, thumbs up, yep, shall be proclaimed upon the housetops, yep. I'd like to take Hev a ride on my bike. Thanks, Randy. I'd be hanging on for dear life, God help me. I probably wouldn't be looking where I was... You know, I'd be one of them. It'd freak me out. I like having doors, doors and things and windows beside me. But my mum and dad used to ride bikes when we lived in Ireland, so I used to sit on the back of one as a little kid on a little special seat. I miss when YouTube rabbit holes were fun. Now they just lead to Fox News. Yeah, exactly. Every time I start watching something on YouTube, you know what comes up next? Sky News Australia. I'm like, well, I didn't want to say. So if you got things like auto running and you're in the middle and you got your hands dirty and then, I didn't want to hear that, man. Try and use your elbow to change the phone. Get on Odysee, Hev. I am on Odysee, Miss Lemons. Yeah, I'm there. I've got quite a few videos on Odysee. And it's the ones I put on Rumble, Bitchute and Odysee, I put the same video on all three platforms. So whether you go to Bitchute or Rumble or Odysee, you're going to see the same thing. That's how I'm doing it now. So most, hang on. Is that what you were saying? Most VMAX are speed restricted? Mine wasn't. What's a VMAX? Deanne, I don't know what a VMAX is. A speed restricted, mine wasn't. That's good though, if you haven't got a speed restricted one. Rest Torrents, Google owns Odysee. Oh dear God. Are you sure? Lol, everything needs to Fox News for friggin' autoplay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I either get Forbes, Fox, or Sky that autoplay on my phone. It doesn't matter what I'm listening to before that. Because you know me, I'm conspiracy-minded. So I normally, go off and watch some weird things, and then it doesn't matter what I watch, it comes up after that. Night Demelza. Sorry, you've probably already gone and I'm like way back in the comments. Where am I? Google buys Odysee. Oh, I hope not. It won't stay free speech then. No, exactly. That's as long as you're not censored. Yeah. Jeez. £101 talk. Ooh. I think that's good. Oh, I don't know that much about talk and that. My Uncle Norton was like that. So high compression would snap a leg. Whoa. Wow. And Nicey Glover goes, ree. My CR500's like that, says Randy. Manic George. Yes, Demel's is saying goodnight. 170 kilometres on ice. Oh, no. Oh, even driving on ice, I'm like, shit. Are you sure we can drive on it? Sure. Front wheel drives are easier than rear wheel drives when you're driving on snow and ice too. I don't know about with chains on though. Try SteamYard. I'm on Streamlabs right now. Does StreamYard have its own site? Does Australia have mask exemptions at all? I've got one, Freddie. Yeah, I was one of the privileged few that got one before they came out and tried to stop people getting them. So I've got one. I've also got photos to back my exemption up. So, and the police would have it on file even if they did pull them. It depends on whether they want to look at that or not, but they would have the incident on file that I'm talking about. So I don't know. I'm yet to be stopped or confronted by a police person and asked for my exemption. I have been asked by 2 shops that to provide the exemption paper, Papers. This is insane. You just sold your dad's vintage bike. Can't remember the name. That was 920. Republic Knuckle Sandwich says, did a lot of puddle jumping back in the day for fun in winter. I used to do that with little Wellington boots on, or galoshes, or whatever you want to call them. You know what I'm talking about. The boots, the waterproof boots, you know. Bit sore, been caring for my sister and doing her gardening, getting rid of black fungus plants. Hands are blistered and swollen, should have worn gloves. Oh, Dennis. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of gardening too, and I'm actually cutting a rose bush at the moment. It keeps getting stuck on every piece of clothing I have, and I'm like, and it went into my leg yesterday, and I'm like, tried to pull it out the wrong way, and it went deeper in. I went, oh shit, not that way. So I had to unhook the thing out of my leg. That BMW I ride, my father bought brand new. Wow, Randy. God will kill. Yes, eyes to see. I can't read that one out again. I'm sorry. My mask exemption is my elephantitis. Friggin' huge. Nuts. I made myself cough. Yep. Fair enough. Republican Knuckle Sandwich. The old normal died in 2012. It did. I don't know. Maybe even before that. Because I think the last kind of normal time to me was the 90s. I don't know though. It could have been just how I seen it. The Norton was an oldie. Your normal never changed? Yeah, neither has mine. I still do what I used to do. You just pay more taxes. MeWe is a good site. Oh, I've heard of MeWe. I was going to say Mew. MeWe. Yeah, I've heard that's a good site too. There's a few of them, but I think if the other ones go, like, if the ones I'm on go, they're all going to go. You know what I mean? That's what I think will happen. You quit working 2 years, pay no taxes. Yeah. That's not even right, you know what I mean? Like, for them to take that's not right. Lol, stick it to the man. Yeah, exactly. Freddie, Australia can have mask exemptions with the doctor's certificate, but by law we don't even need that. But there are lots of wallies that don't know any better. Yeah, exactly. Lol, Chris just had a peek at Crazy Town. 2 people on the live. Oh, is Heather Turner doing it again? Is she? Is that the one we talked about? She always goes live when I do. What's wrong with a woman? It was a 50s bike, very Brando. Blimey, can't remember its bleeding name. Oh, wow. Wish you kept it, yeah. Yeah, I used to see the funnels underneath us, right? Yeah. You know, the rhymes with funnels. Oh, I've done it again. The whole chat just jumped, guys. I'm sorry. Something about a Norton. Has anyone got great comeback for those self-righteous zombies who accuse you of being a tinfoil hat wearer as soon as you mention anything at odds with the narrative? I'd start bringing up government websites and showing them, like the CDC and the FDA, and reading words like provisional and understanding what provisional means for this thing, because that's what Australia has, provisional authorisation, to understand what provisional means. Because if you're on your P-plates, we have provisional licences here in Australia, and that means they're still under test, if you want to put it that way, because they can get their licence taken off them at any time while you've got your provisional plates. It's a test. Yeah. So I don't know. I'd start pulling up not mainstream, but like government websites and just pointing out weird inconsistencies and things, like with the tests and stuff and information on the. I can't say much on here. I'm definitely going to have to do a live on Rumble because I can't speak on here, really. I've got to be really careful of what I say. In terms of heat, it only takes a preheated oven to have me foaming at the mouth. What's going on here? I missed a whole lot of comments, guys. I'm so sorry. Hope you're well. Love from the UK. Thank you, Netherworthing. Hang on. Wormington? I think that's what it says. I don't know history, just love my uncles. Oh, the bike, yep. You always wear your mask, it's only fair. I can scare public something terrible, never mind the horses. Oh, Pete. No. Wear a Scooby-Doo mask when outside. It won't restrict breathing, and these tyrants didn't specify what type of mask. Yeah, what if you wear like a, I don't know what a Scooby-Doo one is, but you remember fishnet stockings? What if you just put a fishnet over your face? You're wearing a mask. Would that work? I don't know. UK just upped the fluoride. Oh, no. Yeah, I've got a funny feeling they've been doing it here too. Randy says he might wear his panties on his head for a mask. Hey, people have worn ladies, in America you'd call them thongs, here we call them G-strings, on their face as a mask. Geez Louise, you might want to make sure that thing's like washed and sterilised if you're going to do that. Or make sure they're brand new. Oh my God, I couldn't even imagine it. A county cremation centre isn't bellowing smoke 24 hours a day in the funeral. Hearse and limos are seen ever so often. Yeah, exactly, Geoloft. They sound like, it sounds like if you listen to the telly, it's, you know. No, look outside. Are the people going, ooh. Masks are great if you're a criminal. Well, yeah, it helps criminals get away with more, doesn't it? Do you remember, well, in Australia at least, in petrol stations where you go to get your petrol and stuff, you weren't allowed to wear a bike helmet. You weren't allowed to have a mask on. They had to be able to see your face for the camera. And now they want everyone wearing masks. You know how easy that would be? It's terrible. I'll wear a lead hat before a mask. Just make like a helmet out of lead that goes round there and around, your whole head. I don't know. It's insane. I don't understand. I just don't understand how anyone is still not seeing this. FJ Cruiser. Yeah, Zal, I don't know. All I can say is maybe subscribe to Rumble and I'll see if I can help you over there. Yeah, lol, yep. If I wear a mask, it'll be to the bank. We used to race EM. I don't know what that is. Gigi says, Randy, a G-string would be perfect. Yep, exactly. A lead hat like an 18th century condom. They aren't all that reliable, says old school Pete. And breathe like Darth Vader. Oh, goodness. How you going, Green Teakley? Good to catch you live. Thank you. You just don't associate with them. Just walk away slowly backwards. A Republican knuckle sandwich. Take that to the bank. Aren't the banks now broke? Apparently they can't print money anymore. Oh. Yeah, I'm hearing that the whole system is going to kaboom very shortly. But don't forget, There's another one running alongside, waiting. There's another one waiting, okay? So if it does go boom, it won't be long until another one goes, woof, here we go, and keeps it going. I'm telling you, watch what happens. And that one will be probably backed by gold, I'd say. You won't get a haircut in CA because you don't want to wear one of them. Oh, wow. Dub side of the moon. I take IOUs. My barber has switched to home visits. Just call him. And that's what I mean. Randy, I think that's going to become the way for doctors, nurses, other professionals who don't want to, Leaving CA in 2 weeks, though. Oh, wow. Did you know that angels around my home and inside and one behind me? I got told that once by a clairvoyant. Someone told me I had an angel standing behind me. It was a man. The angel was a man. Big man standing behind me. I don't know. Maybe that's where I get my drive from. 920 says, great laugh, Hev. Thank you. It's all been digital money for years. They never had... Yeah, well, that's what you know what I do? I go straight to the bank and I go, take it. Thank you. You're not going to sit there and God knows what charges on that. Thank you. I'll have it straight away. So I know what I got. I hate banks. And people used to. When I was young, I remember people hiding under their mattresses, in their floorboards, in the walls, like everywhere because they hated banks. No one trusted them. And all of a sudden now, well, here in Australia, we kind of got forced over into the banking. They decided to pay wages straight to banks and not in your hand anymore. And they used the excuse that there'd be less armed robberies on the armor guard cars, There weren't that many. I don't know. I just think it's another way to get the cash gone, X22 report, one of the best reports today. I think so, Carl. I really do. Yes, cash and a beer. Got 2 black kittens just about to have a mad half hour. Oh, really? Oh, I love little black kittens. Oh, we got a little black cat that comes visiting from somewhere else, and it's a tiny little thing. It's so cute. But it won't come near. It just goes, hello, hello. Sounds like they're saying hello, That's so cute. Puppies here in UK are 3,000, was 800 max. Wow. Got to scoot now, guys. Much love from Scotland. Keep safe in these sad times. Thanks, old school Pete. Have a good one. Remember when puppies were free? Yeah. Yes, you hanging on for dear life would be the idea of taking you out for the motorcycle ride. Oh dear. You wouldn't even have to go fast, I'm telling you. And I wouldn't be looking where I'm going. I'd be like head buried. I don't want to see. Just don't have an accident. Oh God, I'm bad. Your buddy's dog got pregnant and they gave you a dog. Yeah, exactly. I love kitties and cats in general. Mine died last year of cancer, 9.5 years old. Oh, yeah, I had a little black one, and he was such a unique little cat. Oh my goodness. And he ended up with severe kidney problems, and he couldn't hold himself anymore, and it was really bad, and it was sad, and I had to take him to the vet, and I cried the whole time, and I cried for days after it. I don't handle that very well, Your black cat goes on a mad one all the time. Yeah, oh, they're beautiful. Get to know you good, quick, Randy says. Oh, yeah. Lol, once before the Weirdos Republic. I must have missed something there. Tell them to sod off at shops if they ask you for your paperwork. Yep. Yeah, I will now. At the first couple of times it happened, I was like, oh, oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, I got it, you know. I was like dumbfounded that someone would ask me for it. Next time I'm going to say, hey, isn't that doctor-patient confidentiality? And leave it in their hands. See what they say. Anyway, got to go. Much love, respect, Hev. See you soon. Okay, old school Pete. Have a good one, doll. Waxed seat. What's a waxed seat mean? Does that mean you're going to slide off the back of the bike? I know what waxed floors are like. I don't know about a waxed seat, though. Keep getting neighbours' cats coming to see the kittens. Should I be worried, guys? Depending on how young the kittens are, probably keep them away for a little while, if you can. I don't know. They could just be interested in the kittens, the other cats. I don't know. You'd have to see how they interact with each other, maybe. Yeah, I'd keep them away though. I really would. If they're young kittens, I'd keep them away for a while. I've done it again. I've jumped. I scroll down and it goes back up. I don't understand what this thing's doing. Okay, now I'm right where I was. Okay. 90s were good because no cell phones. Yeah, right before mobile phones came out. It was great. Have a different kind of ouchie and again, not a pleasant one, lol. Have need to watch your vids from the pig farm again. Yeah. I stuffed up with a picture on one of them. I put the wrong pig farm in there, I think. I think that's what I did. Okay, where am I? I have a VMAX as a motorbike. Okay. Thank you, Deanne. I didn't know that. Wow. Rotary type phones were the best. Yeah, the ones you used to pick up and used to dial the dial, you know? Your comments are deleted on Bitchute. As soon as you leave the page, I can return the comments vanish. That happens a lot on Bitchute and Rumble. Yeah. People are too consumed with technology these days. Although I'm typing now, would much prefer to have a face-to-face or at least a voice chat with someone. Yeah, Alex, that's what, I'd love to have call-in show. And that was my aim. But just right now, while all this is going berserk, I can't do that. I might have to do it on... I'm going to see if I can get Rumble attached to this Streamlabs thing. And see if I can then do a call-in show on Rumble, maybe. Because then we can speak freely, well, more freely than here anyway. US Corp needs to go, yep. I don't often speak nonsense to get around the Wally algorithms. Yeah. That's why I might seem like I've lost the plot, but I haven't. I'm just trying to work out what I can say, because it's so hard. And, yeah, it's insane. It's funny, because I think I can talk pretty open on Facebook, because I post all sorts of things over there. I'm sure half of them go through. But on here, the minute you say something wrong... Yes, I was born in the 80s and phones was cool then. Text, phone call and snake, all we need. Mobiles in the 90s, you meant? Yeah. Yeah, they were the old Nokia. The 8210 and 60, whatever it was. 6210? 8210. I don't know. The old Nokias, the little brick things, you know, they didn't do anything but take messages and ring. They were the best ones. PMs, Randy's panties as masks. Oh, dear. Oh, now you're getting into the undies. Okay. Oh, yep. Okay, I can't read a lot of that out. Zero mask. Not used one. Hey, Republic, did you see Doug First's new commercial? Such good medicine for the soul. Thanks for a much needed laugh. Always good to visit with you. Thank you, Green Teakley. Thank you so much. Yeah, you got to laugh. And to let people know again, if on social media it starts looking like I've had a stroke, the police are now allowed to, in Australia, they're now allowed to get into your social media, change things, remove things, or do whatever. So if it starts looking like I've had a stroke on social media, it's not me. Okay? Although I did wish someone happy birthday the other day when it wasn't their birthday, and I realised, I didn't realise till after they said something, but I was thinking the whole time, didn't they just have a birthday? I'm sure they just had a birthday, and that was Wheezy. And because Facebook told me it was his birthday, I wished him happy birthday. You know, you automatically try and do that, you know. Yeah, no. So that made me look like I was losing the plot. Oh, dear. But social media will do that to you. Yep, eyes to see. I know. Yeah, they'll be met with a bang. Yep. I don't know who you're talking about with Doug. Oh, Doug Ford. Is that Mr. Ford himself, is it? He's the Premier of Ontario. Wow. Okay. I was born mid-80s too, had the old 2G Nokia. Thinking of going back to that, to be honest, as sick of being traced or tracked when you've turned off the location. Yeah, exactly, Alex. I don't know if they can still do it with the old Nokias, but they were selling the old Nokias in our supermarkets for a while. I don't know if they've still got them. But I'd prefer them. Every time I ride on one of my motorcycles, I leave my phone at home. You'd have to, yeah. Had a phone in the 90s when I was at school. Wow. Here in the US, they gave out stimulus checks, and now they're saying they've made some mistakes, so people have to pay back the money. Oh, no. You're kidding. Oh, my God. Imagine if they do that everywhere. They start asking for the stimulus money back. Not only that, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but taxes upon taxes upon taxes seem to be gathering. And they'll add a new one to that soon. You know, the weather one? Yeah, that'll be next. And by the way, you know, all these things, they're not free. Taxes, all our taxes pay for these things, which makes them billionaires, you know. The government pay for it, but it comes from taxpayers' money. So I can just see tax rates going to go to cover what they're doing. And all for nothing. I remember pages before cell phones, Randy, yeah. Yeah, they're doing the wrong thing, eyes to see, ears to hear. They really are. Effing Mr. La-dee-da, says Republican Knuckle Sandwich. Same here, no cash in hand work. Yeah, they used to do that all the time. You think you used a pager once? Yeah, I never used one, but like I just had a home phone, and when I was out, I was out. Old Nokia's was the best. Yeah, exactly. Lol, and they were only drug dealers and doctors. Oh yeah, the pagers, yes. Yes, I knew when I was 14 and 15, I knew dealers who had pages. Oh my God. Smoke signals. And something about a snake. Is that, you still talking about the Ford bloke? A Ford commercial or something? Cash gone for introduction of social credit. Yeah, exactly. Well, if everybody just started using cash again, they'd have a bit of trouble, wouldn't they? Ideas. Use cash again. Go places where they'll accept it. Your great granny kept her money inside a plushy frog that she sat in the living room. It was burnt up in a house fire because no one knew to grab it. Oh, what a shame, screaming sheep. Oh, dear me. Wow. I work for cash and use cash all I can. Good on you, Randy. Yeah, that's. I think it's going to be the best way to go. Social credit bankrupt. Yep. Nokia 3310. No internet, no camera, just phone. That's it. That's it. That's the one. 3310. Was there a 3210? 3310. I don't know. Cash is king if you're a tradesman. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Manic Street Preacher says, blushes, I have an old Nokia as my present phone. That's a good thing. I wouldn't mind doing that. I know someone who used to keep their valuables in the freezer in case of fire. Wow. Well, that'd protect them. It would. Oh, dear me. Okay, I've just jumped again, guys. Sorry about this. There I am. Randy says, I can be bought. Geo Loft says, just buy a Biden Halloween mask on Amazon or Party Shop. And gibber craziness all through the store. At the checkout, talk about your cat named Gumpo, tips 5 cents and walks out the entrance. Yeah. Oh. Your father was a wool classer and skin buyer. He had a safe with rolls of money wrapped in plastic and elastic bands. He used banks less when his bank changed to the Commonwealth Bank. Yeah. Exactly. There's a lot of people that didn't trust banks. And it wasn't that long ago. Oh, do fridges burn? I thought the fridge or freezer would still be standing if the... Old school ones probably would have. Cats will eat people if they... Yeah, they will. Yeah. If you are locked in the house with your cats and you pass away and once they run out of food, they're coming for you. God help us all. I think I'll be locking my cats out at night from now on. I'm joking. Yeah, face first too. Yep. Oh, they'd probably go for the soft parts like the lips and the eyeballs and ears and my cheek. My cat will go for my cheek. Or my nose. He does that at night anyway. It's his affectionate way of trying to give you a kiss, but he bites and it hurts. So you're like, ah! God love him. I just blow at him. And he hates it. And I go, yeah, well, don't bite me, mate, please. Because my skin breaks so easy. He did it last night. He bit into me there. I don't know if you can see the scratches. He was just being affectionate, but it made me bleed. His affections makes me bleed. Great. Oh. I thought of that as of the refrigerant gas. Oh, yeah. Fridges burn if you stick on your tongues on them. Yeah, your tongue would burn. Everything burns if they use the right torch. Yep. Hey, Alexis, how you doing? The dial was only crap when you had to phone 999. Yeah, because you had to wait for the 9 to go all the way back. Back. You couldn't do it quick enough, you know? Fires burn so hot it can knock down 3 World Trade Towers. Yeah, well, there you go. Yeah. And can set buildings on fires and leave trees standing by themselves. Like standing. With green leaves on them. Makes sense. Have you seen any of the videos of the children crying? Jesus is coming. Oh, yep. The children will be the thing that brings everyone together. And people find out what's been done to kids. StreamYard seems easiest for a call-in show, does it? Okay. I might try it. See how it goes. We can figure it out. Yep. Lots of volcanoes. Yep. A story about the pig farm. That didn't happen to supposed to be about Andrew Peacock's pig farm. Good friend of a demon called Epstein. Oh, really? And Rudd and the Red Shoes clan. No, it wasn't. It was the Canadian Picton farm. Robert Picton. Yeah, there was some iffy stuff going on there. The police were involved in that as well, and bikies and things, and all sorts of weird stuff, and people, you know, dying and stuff. Yeah, and thermite, yep. Yeah, Alexasaur says 3310, yep. People still don't believe about the kids in the UK. They will. It's coming. Randy says another sun coming. Republican Knuckle Sandwich says, what kids in the UK? 920 says, runnels. Funnels, tunnels, runnels, Create an account on Telegram and then create a group that chat. You can stream video live, invite people, and you can chat to them in real time. Really? On Telegram? Oh, I didn't know this, see? But there's something, some people can go live on Odysee. I don't have an option to go live, so it may be just some, they're trialling it in some countries. I know I've got the option on Rumble. I don't have it on Odysee, and I haven't seen it on Telegram. I'm going to have a look at that. 3 kids in the UK tried to be kidnapped this week. It's their holiday. Someone tried to kidnap them, or did they try to be kidnapped? Oh, do you have the Foxhole app yet? There's a streamer on there that found a free streaming app like Restream. Really? Dolores, no. Do you know who the streamer was? I'll write the Foxhole down anyway. I might be on there. I think I might have joined that one. I just haven't put anything up there. If so, it'll be under Hev Truthseeker. Yes, the live video chat on Telegram is amazing. Really, Canadian girl? I didn't even know there was. Oh my goodness. Those who don't believe in the kids, show them Hev's videos on the Picton farm. Yep. How come the sun and moon are up at the same time a lot lately? Don't those two rotate? Yeah, they're supposed to, but I've noticed that for years. Sometimes the moon's up during the day. I don't know, maybe it rotates. One rotates closer the moon rotates closer to the earth, so it goes around quicker, so it does catch up with the sun and then go past it and all that. I think that's how it's supposed to work. Republic, look up Angry Catfish Briggs on YouTube. Given up now, Dennis left them so-called friends behind. No furlough scheme in the US. The battery on the Nokia 3310 lasted for days. Yeah, probably because we didn't have the internet, and therefore you don't have anything else to run the battery low on, other than calls and text. They've already started the nonsense in the media. Zal, I can't say the words. I can't even say the words, right? Because we got a notification saying, you're not allowed to say this now, and be careful, everyone. And yeah, I got hit in the head with an old Nokia. It was like a brick. Yeah, they were. I've seen enough, Dennis. 2 weeks, no sleep. Can you imagine the normies? Yeah. Oh, it jumped again. Oh, wow. It really jumped. Okay. Think they're going to be in for a big shock when the truth hits the fan. Yeah, exactly. I really do think that people are going to freak out. Mud flood coming, you reckon, Randy? No, you never know. All these new phones would break on your head. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they wouldn't work. If you hit someone in the head with a new phone, it wouldn't work anymore. Don't worry about the person. The phone wouldn't work anymore. I like a mobile fax machine. Oh, wow. Yeah, that'd be interesting, Manic Street Preacher. Climb a tall tree, says Republic Knuckle Sandwich. I don't think it'll come out. We're the ones who know for the ignorant they would lose it. I think it's going to start coming out quicker and quicker. Hi, William. How you doing? That would crack a head in mobile fax. Yeah, yeah, that would hurt. Speaking of old phones, my first job in Toronto, I ran an old Bell Canada cord boards and wrote out messages by hand to read to clients when they called in. Wow. Yeah. When you used to write down messages for people, Lol, I still climb trees, says Republic Knuckle Sandwich. Hev123, there was a 3110, a 3210 and a 3310. Oh, okay. There you go. Teach your pets how to use a tin opener. Yeah, just leave the cupboard door open so that they can go in and get the dry food whenever they feel like it. And then when that runs out, then they'll may eat you because you might start smelling a bit funny. But I think cats will still eat you, I think, even if you smell funny. That's why dogs are better. You want a dog too. I know no matter how much I've seen and read over the last 2 years, still the more that comes out never fails to shock me. It's like a freight train would. I agree, Dennis. It's some things that you find out you're still like, wow, oh God, you know. Oh, you want a dog but you refuse to pay $3,000. Yep. Yeah, I vary some days. Yep. Your cat is giving you a passion bite. He loves you very much. Yeah, Kirsten, I know he's doing it out of love, but he makes me bleed because my skin's I've got thin skin. Okay? That's literally. Metaphorically, I've got thick skin, but I've got literally thin skin. It cuts open very easily. I can do it with my own fingernail. I can cut my skin open. It's horrible. And I've had doctors mention, like, wow, you got, like, skin like paper nearly. Maybe I just need more moisture. I don't know. Dogs will bark till someone comes. They protect your body. Yeah. Dogs would eat your genitalia first. Oh, wow. Carl says, like. Yeah, hit the like button if you can, guys. It's probably people that owed the IRS. Brian Jacobson, what was that in response to? Probably something I said. Get a buddy with a female dog. That's how I always got a dog. I had a Staffy. I need another puppy, German or Rottie. Oh, I love Rottweilers. The children will be the spiritual. Yeah, they will, William. I agree. Can we have a, hey guys, how you going? Beepers, yeah, beepers. I remember beepers, yep. Good idea, Republic. Boxer dogs and King Shepherds, all I ever owned. Yeah, I like German Shepherds too. Or Alsatians. They used to call them Alsatians. I don't know. They're the same thing. I wondered if you could breed a dog that doesn't bark. I don't know. Staffy's nice, but illegal in Ontario. Really? Oh my goodness. Oh, pardon me. It's still going on. I'm starting to get hungry, guys. I'm going to have to wrap it up soon. It's been 2.5 hours. Basenji don't bark? I don't know. Once you have to pay a certain amount of library token to live stream on Odysee. Do I? You have to pay a certain amount? I did. I got $50 worth of it and it still didn't help me. I don't know. I must be doing something wrong. Like pit bulls, lovely dogs, bad owners. Yeah, exactly. I've noticed the story about all the missing women in the North Carolina farm is not making the news. Interesting, yeah? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, well, people who go missing in national parks, I've been saying it for years, they go somewhere, man, and the government know. They do. And people used to think, oh, they get taken out into the sky, and I think, no, something in the ground happens in the ground where it just, and they go, and it shuts. I don't know. That's just my theory about what's going on in national parks with the funnels underneath them, you know. Yeah, 3 kids were attempted kidnapped, 2 girls dead by 1 copper. Oh, no. Oh. That's terrible. Alexis says, I got a wee Staffy. It's humans that should have licenses to have dogs, animals. Yeah. Yeah, it's how they're treated. I knew a guy who brought his Staffies up to attack cats. And I thought that was disgusting. And he'd be walking his dog and he'd see a cat and he'd unhook his dog and go, and the dog would run and go. Well, that's what he told. He never did it in front of me. I would have probably kicked him or the dog. And I don't want to kick an animal, but if it's attacking, like, I don't know what I'd do if a dog attacked a cat. I'd freak. But I'd want to kick someone, the owner. That'll do. I'll just kick the owner. I had an Nextel phone that was also a walkie-talkie. It was black and yellow. Everyone in the stores used to walk around while shopping and talk to their spouses so they'd get the right stuff. That's a good idea. I've got a set of walkie-talkies, just in case. You just never know. Yeah, had a boxer for 30 years, 2 on your own, 2 family dogs growing up. Oh, the boxers are beautiful too. And if you have the option to update Telegram, do so and create a group chat live video and can chat in real to each other who comes up in the group chat. Okay, I do have Hev Truthseeker is open to a group chat now, or it's Hev Truthseeker chat or something. But I do have... I don't go on Telegram that much. I probably will if everything else goes down, though. I'll look into it, Odysee, definitely. Staffy's a very sensitive dog. A-holes own them. Yeah. And they're bred for fighting a lot too. And I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like dog fight. I don't like any animals, like people using animals for fighting to make money off. It's, to me, it's, you can't get any lower. You're as low as you can go if you start using animals to fight. I'm sorry, but I hate it. I don't. And those people should be, like, to me, should be charged with torture. Because that's how I look at that. If you're making animals fight each other, it should be classed as torture. And you should be charged that way. That's what I think. As far as the Pandora Papers, yeah, that's it. From years ago under the Panama Papers. Yes, exactly. Hev123, the streamer is salty nuts. He was showing the operation of it in his morning stream today. Okay, I'll write that down. Excellent. My beautiful mum finally started really paying attention to info videos about what's going on. She told me today she watched them all. Amazing Polymagnets Hospital. Yep. Excellent, Alex. That's good. That's the only way. We're going to have to try and wake people up. My mum is... She knows they're telling lies, but she doesn't necessarily want to hear everything that I want to tell her because she's getting old. You know, they can't do anything now. They're stuck, kind of thing. But yeah, she does listen a fair bit compared to other people. Yeah. The pig farm in Canada was featured in a 2-part episode on Criminal Minds. It's crazy because it was a true story. That was it, yeah. Rob and I had a phone line that had like a tire material cover. Could run over it with an excavator. Wow. RCMP lover Picton Farm and Lights Palace. Piggy's Palace, wasn't it? Piggy's Palace? That's where the parties used to happen, where the police and the bikies and all that went, and people got... My poodle never acted like a dog, always hungry. She had her own mind and turned her nose up at food and only ate when she wanted. Yeah. Well, yeah, if you want, you know, if dogs or animals are like that, then feed them when they want, you know, to be fed, kind of thing. I leave a little bit of dry food out, a little bowl, and then I feed them wet food, depending, once or twice a day. But they get like a half a packet each, so they don't. But I've got big cats. They're big, especially the boy. He is a big boy. He's the size of a small dog, nearly. Okay, where am I up to? Yeah, Piggy's Palace, that's it. Also, Berry's cash drop to IRUN just happened to be the same amount to be paid to the president of the Maldives Island, who was caught trying to Selenol into a handful of celebrities. And oh, really, Geoloft? That's interesting. I'm going to keep sending more videos as more people are waking up. She even said she tried to educate my uncle the other day, who has been double thing. This gives me hope, as Mum usually watches MSM. That's good. That's what I mean. It's going to start getting so obvious that people will start to realise. It might take a while for some, but hopefully it won't take that long. My dog would still spit her ball at me if I was dead, just in the off chance I might throw it. Oh, God love you. Oh, my house is clean again, and thanks for keeping us entertained. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I love cleaning while listening to other people. It's 11:11 there, is it? Or 11:11, Carl said anyway. Lol, mine too will lift my hand to pet her. Yeah, kept nudging herself under my arm. Yep. My cats do that. Like, they nudge me a lot and head bump me, you know, to get your attention. Yeah, Alexa's. A bit like the tunnels under the palace in the UK. They said that the Queen has tunnels under the palace in the UK for alcohol. Sorry, I don't believe that. No, I don't think it's for alcohol. But anyway, at least something came out on mainstream. A part of the truth. See how a part of the truth come out and then it's for alcohol. Okay? There you go. The true part came out, but it's for the alcohol. There's your trying to lead, different ways so people don't think, you've seen the 3 kids missing in Texas National Park, found by a sheriff. No, I haven't. There you go. Staffy isn't really for a first-time dog owner. No, you'd have to be pretty experienced to have a Staffy, I believe. Or been around a lot of them to know what they're like. Oh, my phone just rang. Hang on a sec. I'm going to have to turn my mic off for a sec, guys. 1 sec. Sorry, guys. That was my daughter. I got a phone right beside me. It lights up, and if I don't pick it up, the answering machine's going to come on, and you're going to hear the whole thing anyway. So, because the answering machine's right here. So, start off with a golden retriever. They're hard too. I mean, maybe not a golden retriever, but Labradors are a lot of work. I know that. Alexis says I'd kick an animal that was attacking, not a cat or anything small. Lol. Yeah. No, yeah, I'd probably kick the person who owned it, knowing me. I don't know. I just don't like seeing anyone or anything fighting. I don't know. I've got a thing about that. Okay, where's I up to? You've got a wee Staffy. It's humans that... oh, yep, I read that one. I had an Nextel phone that was also a walkie-talkie. I read that one too, didn't I? Yep, I did. Oh, I'm way back now. What happened? This is... it's jumped again. I don't know what's going on here, guys. Oh, there we are. Okay, I just got to get to the comment. Just want to say before I have to go, it's always a pleasure. Thank you, MacJ. I appreciate that. I'll get in contact with you, by the way. We'll have to do set up a stream, like a call into each other and have a chat, and then see if we can upload it or something. Telegram's the best platform. Took me a while. Yeah, I'm still trying to work it out. Thank you, Hev. Always been a pleasure to hear from you. Thanks for keeping us lovely company. Oh, thank you, Sybil. Thanks, Hev. Thanks, guys. God bless. I meant Hev, not have this damn talk to text. Yeah, I hate... they really do not understand me at all. I couldn't do it because it would come out looking like I have had a stroke. It's 2 a.m. where you are? Oh, my goodness. Okay, I am going to wrap it up. Thanks, Screaming Sheep and Manic Street Preacher and Mac J and Carl and everyone. Robin, 920, Canadian Girl, Cheryl, Deanne. Canadian Girl. Have on the Telegram, you click the blue bar on the top where the group name is and then click the three dots in the top right. It says start video chat. Anyone who is an admin can start a chat. Oh, excellent. They say medbeds can reverse ages. Yeah, I've heard that too. I'm hoping so. I've tried to tell my mum and dad that help is coming. It's on the way. And I've told her what they are, but she's, I'm saying, okay, well, let's wait until it happens and then, you can see. You think one of your daughter's stuffies was used as a bait dog? Oh, my goodness, Deanne. Oh, see, that makes me feel sick and sad. Canadian Girl's an admin on another Telegram group. Boxes are good starters too. 11/11, November 11, the day America will be. Oh, okay, Carl, I get what you mean. Yeah, 920. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I don't know how people can even get animals to hurt each other. I don't know how anyone can handle anyone getting hurt and seeing it, and I don't know. I'm just not. Okay, even if two can get in the middle of it to stop it, I'm that bad. I hate it. I don't know. See, I'm not a violent person at all. I hate violence, but they better not come at me with, or I will. I won't have a problem. With 13 cats, I have to clean all morning. Oh, goodness, you would. I think a lot of Australia received a saline. Oh, Dennis, I hope so. It's 2:08 there. Okay. Okay. I'm going to just read these last comments here. There's tunnels all over the UK. Yeah, they have. They've got ones that they have put on TV shows. They've got there's the catacombs under Paris and things like that as well. So that we have them everywhere. Thanks for Hev Fridays. Oh, thank you. Telegram's totally free speech without punishment. Okay. Yep, easy to train either way, good or bad. They're tough and smart. Dogs, yep. There's an old pub found underground in Paisley. Wow. Hey, Chad from South Dakota. Definitely a great show, love. See you soon. Okay, Geo Loft. I'd much rather be with animals than people. We found her other stuffies 4 or 5 weeks old, left it. Oh, Deanne. That's terrible. Yeah, take care, George. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it, each and every one of you. I think without each other, we'd probably all be going nuts right now. So it's good to have the interaction from people that think the similar way we do, or they know they're just awake, or even if they think differently, but they're awake and they know something's wrong. In the end, we'll all come together. It doesn't matter which angle we're coming at. We're looking for the truth. So that's the main thing. Okay, guys, stay safe. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are.